Street. Joe and his parents were on Green Street. Up above Rosie Palmer.
I just told him that,
His aunt. Mrs. Roberti owned the rentals that we were in. That was Kenny's mother's mother that owned this on Green Street in Bridgeport. And when my mother went into labor with me, my dad either had to be working at GE in the maintenance department or he was in construction with Palmer Charnelli at the time. I'm not sure.
Was my mom's uncle, Palmer Charnelli.
And this is like all in the family here. And when my mother went into labor,
Can you see yourself?
it was a weekday, I know that, because my dad had gone to work. And at that point, he had gone off, and my mother's brother, my Uncle Joe Bensko, and his wife, Agnes, lived in the row of houses across the street, because we were in the duplex.
Right.
And my Aunt Agnes, she must have had a car available to her. She took my mother to the hospital, St. Vincent's in Bridgeport. And you didn't call your husband because he was at work. He was at work, you know. And at that time too, they didn't allow the husbands, you know, in the labor room or in the delivery room.
They didn't bring a crappy little cot in there for you to sleep in the corner?
No, you stayed at home, and when it was all over, then you came. And that's when after my dad came home from work, then he was told I was born. And then he went up to the hospital like that. But it was at Kenny's grandmother's house we rented. And Joe and his mom and dad were across the alley from Rosie Palmer, his aunt.
Next to the shoemaker.
Next to the shoemaker, above the shoemaker.
Right.
Above the shoemaker. And you were on the second floor, I think. And there was no bathroom in the apartment.
Right.
Down the hall, you shared it.
Railroad apartments. These things.
Railroad apartments. So if we went over to visit Joe, we went down the hall to use the bathroom. Yeah. Long time
And I
ago.
told him he
Remember Joe?
I do.
Yeah, long time ago. Yeah.
those were the good old days.
Yeah.
And you went to school with my sister at St. Cyril's.
Aggie went to St.
She went to
Cyril's?
St. Cyril's too?
Was she- Oh, we know this. Went back, both sides.
Dupree's.
Where'd you get this
Dupree's.
music?
Dupree's?
Yeah.
And these are the guys you saw?
These are the guys I saw, yeah. And then we went to Atlantic City for the air show. Lakers.
No. No way. I'm getting this on. Bob Hope called him up and what?
He calls him up and he says to him, Tony, Bob Hope here. He says, yeah, right. And he hangs up the phone. And 5 minutes later, the phone rings again. He says, really, this is Bob Hope. He says, don't hang up the phone. So he says, well, what can I do for you, Mr. Hope? He says, well, I want you to come to Washington. They're going to release the prisoners from Hanoi. There were 53 of them. And he says, I want you to sing that #1 hit song you have. He says, I don't have a #1 hit song. He says, don't worry. By tomorrow, it'll be a #1 hit song. So, tie a yellow ribbon on it.
Tie the yellow ribbon,
So
yeah.
sure enough, Orlando goes there, and he sings the song, and all of the prisoners, except one, responded to him singing. So he says, Mr. Hope, I don't know what the problem is. He said, but this one guy, I just can't please him. He's not doing anything. He's not clapping. He's not keeping the beat. He said, well, go down and ask him what the problem is. So he says, well, I can't do that. He says, well, I'll go with you. So he goes down, and he says to the guy who was a Navy pilot, He said, Commander, he said, what's the problem? You're not clapping, you're not smiling. He says, well, I can't clap, he says, because they pulled my arms out of their sockets.
Ay, ay, ay.
And of course it was
John McCain.
John McCain. So every year since then,
That's right. That's right.
that goes out of the year, the Oak Tree Award. The first one was McCain, and then the second one was Bob Hope. And every year since then, he's been giving out this award to honor the remaining guys that were from the Hanoi Hilton. Yeah, so I got to take a picture with Tony Orlando. So I said to him, how's Dawn? He said, there are no more Dawns. Dusty. No more Dawns. So I'm there with him. He says, I said, well, a TV station came by. So he says, I got to do this thing for TV. Stay right here. I want to talk to you. So the TV station comes over and puts him on TV and all this kind of business. Right on the boardwalk at Atlantic City. So he comes over to me. The reporter comes back and she says, the camera was off. We got to do it all over again.
Oh, gee.
But
Yeah,
he's-
I'm going to do the,
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
candles.
That is so beautiful.
Happy 70th birthday to Meme.
Aww.
I'm Meme. I'm Meme, which is French for grandmother. And this is Pepe, French for grandfather.
Aww.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Thank you.
Is he Korean?
Yeah, South Korean.
South Korean.
Yeah, he came here when he was
From Sandy Candy.
10 years old. He learned how to speak English by watching Sesame Street.
Oh,
Smart guy, though.
yeah.
I think you're just gonna have to pull it out, Carol.
This guy was in
Always do that.
Just do this here.
South Korea. He fought with us.
Well, I wanted to thank everybody for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. This was a real surprise, I have to tell you. I knew I was coming to dinner, but I didn't know family, friends were coming too. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Wow.
Love you, Carol.
Yeah, thank you.
What'd you get? Anything good?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Well, what was good was a family and friends.
Good. That's the
And
best
that was
part,
good.
right? Best
That was the
gift.
best present.
Good. How
Thank-
was your birthday otherwise?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
enjoyed everything.
Nice, yeah. You always say, you get up in the morning and you look in the obituaries and your name's not there, you're doing good.
There seems to be more names that I know in there lately too. There seems to be more names that I know in there lately
I
too.
know, you look them up and you see these names. I told you that Red Kraft died.
I guarantee you there.
Remember I was going in high school, we went together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he die?
I saw they had moved up to Beacon Falls, and I don't know what he, passed away from, but.
Good thing.
He had two sisters. Yeah, they were older. He was like the youngest. So,
I remember him.
yeah, he was. What's this?
Like I said, when I go back.
We are just ending Carol's 70th birthday party. This is my very good friend, Carol. Say hi, Carol.
Hi, Portia.
So we are just wrapping up her birthday party that her kids hosted for her. And we had a really good time.
and we were at Scribner's in Milford
Exactly.
on Anchor Beach.
And it was a great, great time.
Yeah,
Left some chocolate
food was
down.
delicious.
The food was delicious, and conversation was great.
Yeah, friendship was
Got the
wonderful.
tree that struck my lightning.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Thank you, Portia.
This is Carrie,
I'm Carol's daughter.
and she was one of the ones that hosted this amazing birthday party for her mother.
My mom.
And this is Mark. Say hi, Mark. This is Carrie's husband. So Carol's son-in-law. We had a lot of fun with them. And this in the background is Jeff, Carol's son.
I won't be in a rush.
Time to go home.
So I am now leaving my friend's 70th birthday party. It was an amazing bash, and she was very surprised, and I'm glad she had such a wonderful time. I'm vlogging, guys. I'm glad she had such a wonderful time. So happy birthday to Carol and many, many, many more.